Hello Internet, and welcome to This Day in History for the 30th of September. Now, I'm going to try a little bit different thing with this one, and eventually when I get my full equipment, I will turn it, hopefully, into a full thing. But let me know what you think in the comments below, or on Twitter, or wherever. So, yeah, let's get started. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to This Day in History radio broadcast from London here in 1399. We have reached the point where our beloved King Richard II of England has in fact been deposed and abdicated in favour of his cousin Henry IV of Bolingbroke, who will in a very short time be crowned King of England and sovereign of all therefore attendant dominions. You will of course all remember that Henry, the cousin of King Richard, was part of the Lords Appellant that had previously removed part of his power during a rebellion some years ago, but had been apparently reconciled with the king before then being sent into exile in France, despite the work on his behalf by his father, the king's uncle and most prominent advisor, John of Ghent, and of course the youngest brother of the king's father, the Black Prince of Wales. The king had decided to remove all of Henry's inheritance from Britain once John of Gaunt had died, and as you can all remember, this happened earlier this year, and in a great sorrowful event, Henry decided that this was too much, and in fact went back home with a French mercenary army and has now deposed good King Richard. As the various parties left the meeting earlier today, one of our reporters was at the site to catch this quote from the now deposed Richard.
What I think of the whole situation. I just got deposed as King of England. What do you think? I think you need to shut up before I have your head chopped off, you complete idiot.
Well, I don't know what I was expecting, really, from a man who have gone through such terrible events in his recent life, and who will now expect to be locked up and probably starved to death within a year. Tragic, tragic. Ooh, wait! I'm just getting in my earbud. We also have this quick interview with the successful claimant to the throne, Mr. Henry of Bolingbroke, soon to be Henry IV of England.
What the hell do you mean you want a comment from me? I am now the King of England. I don't have to talk to people like you. Now piss off before I have your head chopped off, you complete asshole.
Well, conciliatory words there from the new King Henry, who we can thus imagine will have a moderate policy towards the people previously opposing his rule and supporting his cousin Richard. Well, this is it from This Day in History broadcast from the 30th of September. We will, of course, expect Henry to leave his House of Lancaster and the entire British nation through his son, the young Henry, hopefully one day to be the fifth, into a peaceful and glorious future full of progress and prosperity for the English nation. We will leave you with this last comment from a certain Martin of Wallingham, a pig farmer and rutabago enthusiast that turned up to witness the final meeting between the two claimants for the kingship before returning to his farm.
Yep, I don't really care who is king. It's mostly important how the rutabagas are this year. Now piss off before I throw one at your head, you complete asshole.
Well, as you can hear, the people of Britain are in complete lockstep with their new king, and this can only bode well for the future of the country. Until next time, I have been the Sage, and I wish you all a very happy day.